Well, hey there, trainers. Welcome back. You're with Pewter City Gym, and we're going to go ahead and carry on with our playthrough of Detective Pikachu Returns to the Revenge. And today, oh wow, big art of Ho-Oh on the wall. Is there a Lugia on the other side, I wonder? There is, of course there is. So, we are in the middle of trying to figure out a jewel heist here. We've got a couple of suspects. And we're going to talk to some Pokemon to try and figure out whether we are right or not. So let's go, Clefable. What do you know? Faye.
She still looks pretty suspicious of us. Let's try again later.
Okay, Growlithe first then.
Hey, Growlithe, sorry to bug you when you're already feeling down, but it would be alright if we asked you some questions.
Growl?
We're here to catch the thief. And we need your help to do it.
Growl.
You willing to talk to us if it'll help Sanji? Thanks.
Sanji?
Growlithe's nickname for Dennis, near as I can tell.
Oh, right. His full name is Sanjeev Dennis, so I guess Sanji makes sense.
Anyway, Growlithe, can we start with the questions?
About you, Growlithe.
Gar? Gotcha. As Dennis's partner, it's your job to guard the mansion. And we already know the key to the jewel storage room was around your neck.
Oh.
It's important to Dennis, so guarding it is important to you. Makes sense. She always said she'd never let anyone other than Dennis or Bonds even touch the key.
Growl.
So, that's why you feel extra responsible for what happened, huh?
She's really got a strong sense of responsibility.
Don't worry, the two of us are gonna crack this case.
At the time of the incident.
Do you remember anything about the time of the incident?
Oh.
You don't know because you were napping.
Oh.
What? Your breakfast was so tasty that you ate too much and it made you sleepy?
Oh man, I know that feeling.
Heh, been there, believe me.
What are you even talking about? Oh.
You woke up when Bonds got home. That would have been right before all the commotion happened. And when you woke up, your precious key was gone.
Growl.
Yeah, I can tell you're upset.
Growl.
You'll do whatever it takes to help us catch the thief? Thanks. We'll come and ask for assist if anything comes up.
And about Barnes.
Row row. She says Bonds is a kind and well-mannered person. He and Dennis are close, and she's never seen them fighting or arguing.
Mr. Dennis really does seem to trust Barnes after all. Go.
And Growlithe likes Bonds too.
Yeah, dogs can always tell when a person's bad. That's why they all love me. Judging from what Growlithe says, it's hard to think of Barnes as a likely culprit. Okay. There wasn't anything in Growlithe's testimony that could help us prove Barnes' innocence.
Only one left to ask is Clefable. I'll do what I can to get Clefable talking to us.
Thanks, Pikachu. Alright, let's go hassle that Clefable. Fee.
What? You think we're thieves returning to the scene of the crime? You got it all wrong. We're not here to steal anything. We're actually great detectives looking to catch the thief. Please, can you answer some questions?
Fee.
Yes, really. Come on, you can trust us.
Fee.
Yeah, help us out and I'm sure Claudia's bad mood will clear up too.
Fee.
So, you willing to talk to us? Thanks.
Guess Clefable was worried we'd do something bad to Mrs. Dennis. About you, Clefable.
Don't you have a job here at the mansion?
Faye.
No job per se, unless you count spending time with Claudia. Isn't it tough hanging out with someone so, prickly?
Faye.
Claudia's not a bad person, you say? Sorry, didn't mean to be insulting.
Faye.
Uh-huh. So Claudia's always arguing with something or other. But when it's just you and her together, she starts to regret the whole thing. I get it now. Your job is to cheer her up when she gets into arguments. Wow, you're actually pretty nice.
I bet Clefable's really important to Mrs. Dennis. At the time of the incident.
Did anything strange happen today?
Faye.
Clefable's saying she got real sleepy while playing in the mansion this morning.
So did Growlithe. Fei.
Then she dozed off and doesn't know what happened after that.
That's too bad. About Barnes.
What do you think of Barnes? Do you get along with him all right?
Fei.
Claudia doesn't like Barnes, so Clefable tries not to have much to do with him.
Fei.
But she doesn't think Barnes is a bad person. After all, she says Barnes ran to help Turner when he got hurt.
Wait, does that mean Clefable saw Barnes going upstairs to help Turner?
Yeah, it's gotta. Clefable, what else can you tell us?
Fei.
Clefable was dozing near the front door this morning. When Barnes got home from doing stuff outside, she woke up and greeted him at the door.
Fei.
Then, Clefable and Barnes heard Turner cry out on the second floor, so they both went running upstairs.
Okay.
And that's when, to their surprise, they found Turner on the floor.
That means when Turner was attacked, Barnes was still on the first floor. Okay, so that's everything there. Okay, begin deducing. Let's go.
Alright, we got some useful information. Let's stop for a moment and get our thoughts together. Based on everything we heard, is there anything that suggests Barnes is innocent? Let's review the information we gathered and see what we come up with.
Barnes may not be the culprit. He returned to the mansion after the crime had occurred. Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay.
We learned that Clefable greeted Barnes when he returned to the mansion.
And Growlithe said she woke up at exactly the same time.
Barnes and the others only became aware of the crime after that. Doesn't that mean Barnes couldn't be the culprit?
Barnes was on the first floor when Turner was attacked. That would have made it very difficult for Barnes to steal the jewel.
I'm not sure we can prove Barnes' innocence with that alone.
Yeah, we can't exactly disclose that testimony came from Pokémon. No one would believe us.
It looks like we're going to need other evidence to prove his innocence. Okay. Pokemon testimonies alone are not enough to prove Barnes' innocence. Look for stronger evidence. We can't lift the suspicion around Barnes with Clefable's testimony alone.
I think we're gonna need some other kind of evidence to prove his innocence.
But where should we look for it?
Nothing immediately comes to mind. At times like this, it's best to try investigating other leads. We might find a thread somewhere unexpected that leads us back to this.
Where's the red Pokemon? The red Pokemon that entered the mansion is clearly involved in this incident somehow. Look for that Pokemon in Rhyme City.
To get close to the truth of this case, we got no choice but to find the Pokemon the witnesses saw.
Witnesses reported seeing a red Pokemon in Ducklet. I wonder if the Pokemon that cut open the jewel case is the culprit's partner.
It makes sense to think that, but no such human was seen by witnesses. Having said that, though, we might learn something if we can find the red Pokemon. Let's head into the city and get some leads on that red Pokemon. I'm sure we'll be able to figure out what Pokemon it actually is.
My guess is that if it's a red Pokemon that punched, it's either going to be Throw or Ledian. I think there's like a Cramorant in there somewhere, because those feathers make me think of a Cramorant because they're so dark blue.
At this point, it seems
pretty unlikely that Barnes is the culprit. But then, why did Ducklet leave from the second floor window? To chase the culprit down. That's my guess. Seems unlikely that it's got nothing to do with the jewel theft. Finding Ducklet would be the quickest way to confirm that.
Good call. Let's head into the city and look for her.
Begin deducing. Let's see.
Did you figure out where Ducklet went after she left the mansion?
Let's piece together the information we've gathered. Oh, did I skip a step? She's actually still at the dentist residence. It only looks like Ducklet isn't at the mansion. She's actually been with her partner Barnes this whole time. Okay, no. I don't think we can do that.
Looks like the only way to continue our investigation is to gather info in the city.
But where should we go? Should we go to the Ducklet or search for the red Pokemon?
If you're unsure, why don't we try following Ducklet? I think we have a better lead to go on for that than the red Pokemon.
Oh, right. We did hear that Ducklet was supposed to go buy coffee beans today.
I'll bet you went to that Hi-Hat Cafe.
You're right. We should probably go search the cafe.
Let's not waste any time, Tim.
All right. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it's more likely to be a Ledian or a Lediba, just because it seems like all of the coming and going was through the second story window. Ooh. Huh? You mean you won't help me? I understand how you feel, ma'am, but we're in the middle of investigation right now. Yes, but what should I do?
Looks like that woman has a problem.
Sure does. I doubt it has anything to do with our case, but it's hard not to want to help someone who's in trouble.
That's the spirit, Tim. If we see a person or a Pokemon with a problem, let's do what we can to help them.
Side quests.
That's what makes us the city's great detectives. But we do need to prioritize our current case. This is something we can help with when we have time.
Right. First, let's hear what she has to say.
Good idea.
During your investigation, people in Pokemon may request your help solving their problems. These people in Pokemon have a blue speech bubble. If you see them, try talking to them. Local concerns that you've agreed to help with are added to a list. You can check the list at any time by pressing the Y button. Keep in mind, some of these requests aren't necessarily problems in the strictest sense. Interesting. Okay. Excuse me, may I ask what's wrong? My Lillipup's gone missing. Oh no, what happened? We were taking a walk together in Serenity Park. I guess Lillipup must have been having too much fun. He got so worked up he took off like a rocket. I've been searching all over for him, and now I'm exhausted. That police officer won't look into it for me either. I don't know what to do. We can't just ignore this.
That's right, helping people is a detective's job, and finding lost Pokemon even more so.
We'd like to help you, ma'am. We're detectives, so we're pretty good at looking for lost people and Pokemon. Really? That would be a huge help. Can you think of anywhere your Lillipup might have gone? Well, I've already searched the park pretty thoroughly, but I haven't looked for him in the city yet. Oh, also my Lillipup likes quiet places, but I'm not sure there are any places like that around here. I think that's enough information for us to go on. Please wait here while we search for him. I'm so sorry to add to your workload when you already look so busy, but thank you. I hope you find my sweet Lillipup.
If we see a Lillipup during our investigation, we should talk to it.
Okay. Nice. Alright, let's run this way. Back to the Pokemon Plaza. Man, this music is a bop. Let's see. Watchog. Maractus. Indeedee. Let's see. I'm not spotting really any red Pokemon or Ducklets. You'd think a Ducklet might be in the fountain, but no. Well, we can go over here to the Hi-Hat Cafe. Ducklet's supposed to be here buying coffee beans. Ludicolo. Oh, that girl in the blue's giving off main character energy, honestly.
Tim.
Oh, okay. Rachel Myers, student at Rhyme University. Oh, yeah, she was, the daughter of the mayor. And there's Rachel's friend. Wow, what a coincidence running into you here. Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are.
I think I've seen this girl somewhere before. Oh, I remember. Howard's Notebook. She's the girl from the photo.
Yes, Pikachu, this is Rachel. We go to college together. She's the mayor's daughter.
Right. You said she knows a lot about Pokemon, too, don't you?
With that hair, she looks like, a little bit of a different styling. She could be a nurse.
And she's just a classmate, or,
See, this is why I don't like telling you about my personal life.
I'm just looking out for you. I never hear you talk about actually having fun with people. Ah, well, anyway, who's the woman next to her?
I know about as much as you do. I don't think we've met before. Hey, Jessica, have you heard of these? Of course, it's an honor to meet the great detectives. By the way, Tim, were you talking to Pikachu just now? I absolutely was. Yes, I am the Pokemon Whisperer. What? No way! That's silly. You're silly. Stop it. Oh, no need to be embarrassed. I totally understand the urge to talk with your partner. I talk to my cat constantly. But now that you're here, why don't you chat with us for a bit? Yeah, sure. Well, first of all, let's see if we can find Ducklet. That's a spoink. There's a drum kit over there, so they have live music at this coffee shop. Terrible idea. Who likes that? Not me.
You and Pikachu must be working hard, huh?
Always.
Yeah, he's actually more helpful than he looks.
That's pretty impressive, Pikachu.
Come on, Tim. You can give me a better compliment than that.
You seem different from usual somehow. Don't tell me that award my dad gave you is already starting to change you. No, of course not. I'm the same as I've always been. Are you sure? I mean, we don't really know each other all that well. Maybe you have the wrong impression of me. No way. I've had my eye on you for a while now, Tim. Oh my, Tim! Let's go, buddy.
Oh, does she mean what I think she means?
It's like I have a front row seat to the great detective in action. It feels like an exciting new adventure could break out at any moment. Ah, right.
Did you get your hopes up for a moment there, Tim? Hehehe.
Quiet, you. And friend.
It is such an honor to meet you, Tim.
Oh my.
Thank you for solving the R case. You have no idea what that meant to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
You're very welcome. I didn't actually do it. I see news about your accomplishments on TV all the time. You're quite the celebrity. Celebrity? I wouldn't go quite that far. No need to be modest. You're a great detective after all. Jessica used to work with my mother years ago. That's how we met, and we've been friends ever since. Oh, I see. But it's been a while since we've met up like this. About 2 years, I think. We've both been so busy lately, there just hasn't been that much time to get together. Yeah, I understand that. Keeping friends as an adult is hard. I had no idea you'd become friends with the famous great detective. Were you surprised? Yes, of course.
Hey, I'm the great detective.
By the way, Tim, I work at a pizzeria in Bamboo Borough. Ooh, pizza. If you're ever in the area, stop by. I'll treat you to one of our awesome pizzas. All right, did you hear that, Tim? Let's go sometime. The pizza place where Jessica works is actually pretty famous. Sounds great. I'd love to go. I'll take you up on that offer. I'll be waiting. Tim, there's actually something I wanted to talk to you about. What's up? Well, it's about something going on at home.
Sounds serious.
I'm not sure how much help I'll be, but you can always talk to me. I don't want to waste your time, though. Don't worry about it. I'm working right now, but we could meet up tonight if you're free. Sure, that works. Thank you, Tim. Let's go get dinner together. Let's go get that pizza. That sounds like perfect. Okay, then how about you stop by my apartment late? Oh, wow, Tim. Forward.
Hey, not bad, Tim. But aren't we supposed to have dinner with your family tonight?
Yeah, but this sounds serious. I can't just brush her off. The least I can do is hear her out for a little bit.
Fair enough. I'm sure your family will understand.
I mean, there's more time in one evening than you might expect. Oh,
Hey, Tim. Jessica seems really grateful to us for solving the R case 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Nice to know our hard work wasn't for nothing.
Pikachu, you're so freaking cute. Like,
Yes.
I'll be cheering you on, Tim. Thank you. Alright, so let's talk to some of these. Can we talk to you? No? Can we talk to you? No. Can we talk to either of these people? Sigh. At work they say if you don't know what you do, just ask what to do, just ask Slow King. Okay. Alright, Ludicolo.
Wow, look who it is.
Pablo Milan, the owner of the Hi-Hat Cafe. And Ludicolo, cheerful cafe assistant manager. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Ludi.
Looks like she's in a good mood as always.
Do you think she might know something?
She might. We can ask.
Well, we'll start with this.
You say you've got an ear for rock now, not just jazz?
Oh, interesting.
Apparently, Apolitoad and its friends put on concerts here at night. And you really love that music, so that's how you went from jazzist to rocker.
I'd love to hear Politoad's concert sometime. Alright, about Ducklet. Let's go. Have you seen Ducklet recently? Ludi?
She says Ducklet comes to the cafe pretty often. Pablo knows more about that, apparently.
Okay, so we'll ask him.
Oh, and you sometimes see Ducklet at Serenity Park?
Ludi Ludi.
I see, so the pond water there is good for your fur, and you meet Ducklet there sometimes when you go to bathe. How nice that you tell each other about good swimming spots.
I guess water-type Pokemon get along swimmingly with each other. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Good night, folks. I'll be here all week. Okay, let's talk to Pablo. Oh, I think I just talked to Milcery by accident. Oh, Milcery's so cute. Meow meow.
Oh, it's a Milcery.
Hey, Pablo, got a new customer? Oh, you mean this Milcery? It's new. Just started living here, in fact. Wonder what sort of place it's from. Meow meow. Whoa, hey, hold on, Milcery. Both Tim and Pikachu have particular blends they prefer. You can't just add cream without asking. Meow, meow meow.
I'd prefer to keep my coffee black, like my soul. But why don't you try some cream, Tim?
Sure, and it smells great. I'll give it a try next time. Meow meow meow. Okay, Pablo.
Hey,
Hi, Tim. Did something happen today? I noticed you weren't here this morning. Yeah, I got caught up in a new case. Oh, sounds rough. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Me? Sure, go right ahead. About the Hi-Hat Cafe.
Excuse me?
You must have been really busy moving your cafe to this new location. Do you feel all settled in now? Yeah, it feels like things are finally back to normal. I know Pikachu's been coming here on his own to drink your coffee. I hope he hasn't been causing you any trouble.
Trouble? Me? I'm a paying customer. Once you pick up my tab.
Not at all. The cafe's way closer to your place now, and it seems like Pikachu feels comfortable here. And the Hi-Hat Cafe always welcomes Pokemon customers. About Barnes. The butler from the dentist mansion? Yeah, he swings by the cafe pretty often after he's done with work. Barnes is a regular customer. Yeah, he loves coffee and jazz, so we've got plenty to talk about. But apparently he's been really stressed lately, so he hasn't been stopping by as much. He's been really stressed, huh?
You should probably ask for more details about that.
Stressed? Do you know why Barnes was stressed? Was he worried about something? Oh, well, I'm not sure it's my place to tell you about a customer's personal matters. Please, we're just trying to help. It's actually for Mr. Barnes' sake. Ah, so this is for a case, huh? Then I guess I better tell you. He was worried about the jewel that Mr. Dennis was planning to donate to Rhyme City. Apparently, the Dennises have a difference of opinion about that. Barnes was trying to come up with a compromise that would satisfy both of them. But he said he just wound up getting stuck in the middle of the argument. That does sound stressful. I remember him saying he wished there was no jewel in the first place.
He wished there was no jewel, huh?
Anyway, that's all I know. I hope it helps. Yes, thank you. And then about Ducklet.
Excuse me?
Do you know the Ducklet that lives in the dentist residence? Yeah, I know her. You're talking about Barnes' partner, right? She comes often, all on her own to buy coffee beans. She really is a clever little Pokemon.
Just like Barnes said.
She always comes with this cute little bag that I fill with beans for her. As far as I know, she takes them straight back to the mansion. In fact, she left with her usual order a couple of minutes ago. Oh, no, we missed it. Really? Well,
okay, let's start deducing.
we can definitely start deducing in the next episode. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. I'm very much looking forward to catching you in the next one. But till then, take care. Bye.